Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know it's been a long time since I made a video, like years. But I decided to, do a video again, get back on here. Hopefully this time it'll be a little better quality. So this is a get ready with me for a date night. I was going on a date with my boyfriend here. So I was just doing my makeup. It's gonna be like a soft glam. It's gonna be like my everyday glam, like really simple, what I do when I'm not feeling like I want to do too much. So it's a really simple look. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so here you'll see me putting on some concealer on my eyelids. So I really just do this when I want just kind of like a base when I'm gonna put some eyeshadow or anything, just to give it like a clean how do I want to say this, like a clean base to start off of, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. Also, I have like falsies. I had eyelash extensions on here, so it was kind of hard to do it with the sponge. So doing it with your finger is definitely way easier if you want to try that as well. All right, now that I'm done, I go in with my Kylie bronzer. So I also use this to contour. So when I'm doing like a simple look, I like to go in with my bronzer as well on my eyelids because it just kind of makes them pop out a little more and it gives them more definition. So I definitely like to do this when I'm doing like my simple looks just to make my eyes pop a little more. All right, so when I do this, I normally do it for like about 15 minutes. I don't know, I'm not sure. I usually just do it until I like what I see. I don't know if you can tell, but I can, the difference. It definitely gives my eyes a little pop. Makes them look a little bit more awake. So I love to do this. It's my little trick to make my eyes, pop up and make me look a little more alive. So yeah, I do that for about 15 minutes or just until I like how they look, and then you're good. All right, so now I go in with my Huda Beauty foundation. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I really don't like this foundation. I used to have the Charlotte Tilbury one before, but when I went to go buy it again, I couldn't find one in my tone. So I just went back to Huda, and with this foundation, it's like very pasty, if that makes sense. So you have to blend for so long to really blend it all out. And that's kind of annoying. So it's not really my type of foundation. Also, this foundation oxidizes a little darker. Now, my face is lighter than my body, so it does look a little more darker, but it definitely matches my neck. So this is the one that I went with. So yeah, so here I'm just blending. You want to make sure it looks smooth, and then you just blend all throughout. Girl, I was blending for like a good 10 minutes. Like my arms were so exhausted after this. Like I definitely don't recommend this foundation if you're a mom or in a hurry because you definitely have to blend for a while. I don't know what it is about this foundation, but it's like very, like I said, pasty. So to get it where it looks even throughout, you definitely have to blend. Now that I'm finally done blending, I go in with my eyeliner. Yeah, this is eyeliner. So, like I mentioned earlier, I do have lash extensions on. If I did mention it, oh my god, I can't even remember at this point. But when I have lash extensions on, I don't really like to put eyeliner on my top eyelid. So I really just do it at the bottom and I kind of smudge it out a little bit just to make my eyes like pop a little more. So yeah, this is me putting on eyeliner, and I do it in the inner corners as well because it just makes my eyes pop a little bit also. All right, so now it's time to contour. So for the concealer part, I like to go in with my LA Cosmetics. This one's in the shade tan. I can't really remember. And then I go in with a NYX concealer, a little bit like lighter. So I think that one that I use is natural. I mix them both. just because I like my under eyes to look a little more brighter, if that makes sense, just because I have terrible under eye bags, and this kind of just helps them disappear. So I go in with both and I blend them in very well so they look even. So this is how it looks when it's all blended out. So as you can see, it looks very nicely blended. So now it's time to contour my cheeks. I go with my Kylie bronzer contour. As you can see, it's used and abused. This is like my favorite bronzer. And then I go in with like a brush that's a little bit like, their brushes are like slanted, if that makes sense. Like you can see the brush I'm using. It just helps me contour a little better. And I kind of go in with a small one just to really get that good contour on my cheek, like I'm doing there. And you just want to brush, pat it in until you like it, blend it out so it looks even. So now I go in with my Laura Mercier, I don't know, translucent powder to contour under my eyes and under my cheekbones, just to also give it that finished look, if that makes sense. And it just, I don't know, I feel like it makes my face pop a little more also. And so now I just, brush the powder off with like a big brush, and you just want to make sure you get it all off so you don't look like a ghost spit on you. So now I go in with my professional setting powder and I spray it all over just to set in my makeup. This stuff is really good. I definitely recommend it to have a more smoother look. So here I'm going in with a highlighter. Honestly, I don't remember what brand this is. I got it in an Ipsy bag a long time ago. But it's a highlighter. What I like to do is go in my inner corners of my eyes. I like to do this because it makes my eyes pop a little more as well. So here I'm just going in with like an angled flat brush and I'm kind of like smudging my eyeliner a little bit. I like to do this to make my eyes look a little bit dramatic, but not too much, if you know what I mean. So I like to do that as well. So here I'm going in with the same highlight that I use for my inner corner of the eyes, just to highlight my cheekbones. It gives it a pop. I really like it. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry that you can hear my son in the back. He's whines at the stage where he won't stop talking. But here I'm going in with some mascara. I just put mascara on my bottom lashes. And I like to do this as well to make my eyes pop a little more also. All right, so here I'm going in with my, I'm sorry, I didn't show it, but it's Too Faced melted matte lipstick from Too Faced, sorry. The color is Strawberry Hill. I really like this color because it's kind of reddish, kind of pinkish. So it's really cute. I like it. And so here is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my hair. By the way, guys, don't mind my messy bed in the back. My son had just woken up from a nap, so my blankets were everywhere. So here you'll see me going with my Baby Bliss titanium hair straightener. If you don't have this straightener, please run. Don't walk to Ulta or Amazon and order it. It's such a good hair straightener. Supposedly it doesn't burn your hair as much. I mean, I don't really use it like that because my hair's already straight. I kind of just use it to go in my hair to make it look a little more silkier, if that makes sense, because it does that, as you see. And so here's the final look. Now it's time for the outfit that I wore. So I wear these pants that I got from Shein. I also got the top from Shein. Don't mind the mess in the back. We're getting ready to take our son to his madrina's house. So yeah, this was my outfit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.